Hello, howdy, hi, welcome, come on in. Looks like it's just gonna be me and Gemini. just the two of us today. Dill Pickle's here too. Oh my gosh, and Critter, what? There's so many people here. Taking a break from drawing, what's up? Howdy, I wanted to talk about the Care Bears. Because, like, I kind of just remembered they exist, and I was like, what's a list of all the Care Bears? Because I don't know them all. In my head, there's like 400, and there doesn't seem to be. This was the first like real list I found. Because I googled this while I was at work. I'm gonna scoot you guys over there so I don't lose you. You were on that side, but now you're on that side. And I saw this list of the Care Bears, and I was so flabbergasted that I felt compelled to talk about them today. Would have been wild if it was just me and Doug. Oh, and Twiins, you're here too. Yeah. Isn't there one that's just either grumpy or moody? Yes, we will get to him, because I wanted to kind of go through these in order. Just because they really take you on a bit of a journey with the Care Bears. So, I gotta ask first up, if anyone had a Care Bear growing up. Because Critter and I did. We did have some Care Bears. And I don't remember who they were exactly. I think it was the blue one here. Let me make my cursor bigger. Yeah. Either the blue one here. I think we had that one, and we had this pink one here. Wow. All I know is what the Nostalgia Critic said. I haven't watched any of his videos in so long, and especially that one. Those were old-ass reviews. The real question is, which one would Doug eat first? Doug is a carnivore. He doesn't eat teddy bears. You idiot. You fool. But yeah, I was so I just wanted to talk about the Care Bears. So let's just get started. First up, we'll zoom in a little bit so we can kind of get a good look at them. First up, Hopeful Heart Bear. I think at first they wanted to have a real heart theme. We will see some heart names come in later down the line. Hopeful Heart Bear. Hopeful Heart Bear, I guess, gives you hope. What a protagonist design. on the tum-tum, though. Look at that. Goddamn, with the rainbow and everything. A Hopeful Heart Bear has to be the protagonist. Grumpy and Lollipop question mark were always my favorites. And this was what really got me fully invested in this, was we've got Friend Bear, cute orange bear with some flowers, but then we've got Best Friend Bear, and it's like, get fucked, Friend Bear. You're not Best Friend Bear, you're a little bitch. Isn't Tenderheart the main character? Demonstrably no. Isn't Tenderheart the lion? That's one of the Care Bear cousins, which is different. That's when they wanted to make different animals, I'm pretty sure. Tenderheart. I'm googling Tenderheart. Oh. Tenderheart might be the protagonist. I don't know if oh, there he is. I'm a liar. That is a pretty simple design. Good for protagonitioning. That, you're right, that's Braveheart. How foolish of me. You're not best friend, weak-ass friend. Exactly. The virgin spelt wrong. Friend Bear versus the Chad Best Friend Bear. Best Friend Bear also has a star and a rainbow connecting to a heart, and I'm pretty sure the heart has a smiley face. So, and they're purple. Best Friend Bear definitely wins. But then we get this anomaly, polite panda. So that's great. Another panda will show up later. Damn, power creep hit the Care Bears early. You should design your own Care Bears. I don't know if I'd be any good at it. They kind of just seem to be pleasant things with rainbows. But polite panda, I don't like that it's not polite panda bear. I don't like that it doesn't end with bear. It weirds me out. I don't like that. Why does polite panda have way better shading? I think it's just easier to see because his face is white. This is not the highest res of pictures. And then we got Baby Hugs Bear. And that's a weird name until you realize this is one of like their little baby bears. Like it's got like a little diaper on that's kind of hard to see. There is another one. We will encounter that one later as well. But Baby Hugs Bear, disgusting. Do not touch me. If you are a baby, I do not want to hug. You're sticky and I don't like you. Do all the Care Bears have the power of friendship? That seemed to be all they do. I think there was a cartoon. That must have been what what the Nostalgia Critic reviewed. Right, I think we had a couple of the movies. But we didn't watch them, like, ever. But, I know Care Bears best from just when they were just a teddy bear to buy. Because the ads were very good. It was like, everyone's got a Care Bear. Everyone needs a Care Bear. For whenever you need a friend, you have a Care Bear. And it was like, goddamn, I need a Care Bear. Like that, it was super effective marketing. But now that I'm an adult, I'm like, I could pick what my favorite Care Bear is, theoretically. And that was sort of what prompted me to be like, who are these people? Watched the movie every day as a baby. Yeah, I respect it. It's a pretty solid, like, kind of just colors on screen without it being completely mindless option for littlies, for sure. Everyone needs a Care Bear. Me. Care Bear-less. You gotta get yourself a Care Bear. See, that's been your problem all this time. You don't have a Care Bear, you need a Care Bear. Wish Bear looks fucking sick. I think this might be my favorite design. This nice teal green, none of the others have this, like, delicious pale shamrock color. So that's automatically good. But then also this, like, good shooting star design on the tum-tum. Wish Bear, all I've got are wishes. If wishes were fishes, we would never go hungry. But they aren't. Want to see a death battle versus Teddy Ruxpin? The Care Bears would obviously win. Teddy Ruxpin just sings. The Care Bears shoot, like, they dispel evil and negativity with their stomachs. They could save the day in the never-ending story. Wish Bear gives you monkey paws. So Wish Bear looks great. Funshine Bear. A fun color. A little boring. A cute name. Awfully monotone. I think that's the thing. I don't like it when the bear and their design on their stomach match super hard. I like it better when they, like, kind of play with them. You know, kind of like looking down for just a second at Good Luck Bear. That's a lot of just green, and it's boring that way. At least make them different shades of green. That's what I say. Funshine Bear. You know, they all look cute. It's who's the best Care Bear? Well, that's what we're discussing now, isn't it? So far, I quite like Wish Bear's design. Thanks a lot, Bear. This design makes no sense. This is just a star rainbow heart pattern, but with no rhyme or reason. And it feels like some of them were made early, and it's like, yeah, we're gonna have fucking stars and hearts and rainbows on all of these, and then they kind of ran out of ideas on how to do that in different ways, and so then there's like, this one just has a sun, and that one has an apple. Yeah, I do think Tenderheart was the protagonist, so I think you're right. Thanks a lot, bear is like, I don't know, I think it'd be funnier if it was sarcastic. Oh, thanks a lot. You know? But he's like, fine, I shouldn't gender them. I really don't know what their genders are at all. I can only assume the pink ones are girls, because this was made in the 90s, and that's how things worked. Smart Heart Bear. Cute name. Kind of boring. Red, and then a red apple. It is kind of hilarious that it's implied that that means the rest of them, you're all fucking dumb as rocks. I'm the special intelligent bear. Fam, let's... Zero, Gemini, you all know better than to have like a... You all can text each other on the Discord. Let's try to stay on topic. So then also my chat isn't just flooded with you two's purple's names as you talk to yourselves. And so then no one feels like they get to interject because, oh, I wouldn't want to interrupt Zero and Gemini having a personal conversation while Twiins jabberjaws in the background. Yeah, smart heart, kind of boring. Just a red bear. They got nothing going on. Champ Care Bear. Champ Care Bear confuses me. Because why does he have the word care in his name? He's the only one. I'm pretty sure. It's not Friend Care Bear. And, you know, Baby Hugs Care Bear. So why isn't he just Champ Bear? Did that sound bad? It does sound bad. Champ Bear having to end with a hard lips together and then start another lips together hard, you know, a P and a B. Champ Bear. Champ is physically strongest, but not friendship stronger than best friend bear. Champ Bear, I feel like this blue color is pretty boring. There's a good number of blue bears. Blue and red are kind of... Actually, there's a lot of fucking purple ones. I don't know, I just feel like we could have done a different color for Champ Bear. Maybe a darker brown than Tenderheart? I don't know. He's just, like, whatever. I just realized their noses are hearts, by the way. But yeah, Champ Bear's just like, whatever, I think. So he's B tier. Daydream Bear. What a fascinatingly ominous Care Bear. First, I like that their heart tum looks like Saturn. That's cute. But second, Daydream Bear? I don't know, I feel like being caught in a daydream. Maybe I've just been playing too much Baldur's Gate. But, you know, that sounds like you've been charmed kind of a deal. It's like, no, you gotta wake up. You gotta live real life. Don't you remember Amori? So, Daydream and Harmony look way too similar. They really do. Wow, even the art is the exact same. Look at that. Like, it's the same pose, just a slightly different shade of purple. Honestly, it's a bit of a bummer. I think a lot of the purple bears are, like, too similar, and they're kind of this ugly, deep, plummy color. The Care Bears are actually cryptids. Like that one, do you know about, adult Teletubbies? Like when Teletubbies grow up? Do any of you know about that, SCP creepypasta idea that someone came up with for when a Teletubby grows up? No? Okay, hang on. We might have to take a small vacation away from the Care Bears. Adult Teletubby. Let's hope that this doesn't result in a bad Google search. Yeah, there we go! That's what it is! So, oh, hang on, my BGM. The BGM that you all can't hear. Either can't hear or it's too loud. This only I can hear. Okay, so. When a Teletubby grows up. Someone had a dream? Or an idea of what happens when a Teletubby grows up. And this is like the first Google image search. If you just Google adult Teletubby. And like, yeah, like the idea of like the hair grows out a whole lot. Their horn becomes a lot more complex. They've still got their television tummy, you can see. And obviously they're much bigger, more cryptid-like. This is really stunning artwork. Let me go to Google really quick. This is r/I'm sorry, John. Wow. What a name. Oh my gosh, welcome. Tonics Man. We're talking about adult Teletubbies briefly, and then we'll return to the Care Bears. So yeah, what if that for the Care Bears, basically. Like, if Care Bears grow up, they become cool cryptids like this. So yeah, that's, what an idea. Okay, I know. I hope you have fun. Welcome. Welcome to chat. Anyway, back to the Care Bears. We briefly touched on Good Luck Bear. I think he's kind of boring. Him being green, and then the Shamrock being also just green. There's just a lot of, like, green. I don't know. It's... wow, this is also the same art. They really just copy and paste the same picture. Funshine Bear and Tenderheart are the same. And then, like Wish Bear and Good Luck Bear are the same. They drew one bear. Like, three different poses, and that's it. What the hell is that? Yeah, it's an adult Teletubby. Someone had that idea. I think it's pretty cool. Good Luck Bear is Irish. What's wrong with the Irish? I mean, obviously nothing. Also, I don't even know if that's true. I don't remember him having an accent. But yeah, just boring to have blue or green and green. Just like how Funshine Bear being yellow and yellow. It's just boring. You all know I like colors. Tenderheart Bear, he's like, fine. Now that we've all pretty confidently established Tenderheart as the protagonist, him being pretty basic and boring, like, you know, he's an isekai protagonist kind of a thing. This is the Care Bear equivalent of having short black hair and like silver eyes, you know, but not like in a special ruby silver eyes way, in just like a gray eyes sort of way. Bashful Bear is a pretty good color. Bashful Heart Bear, oh excuse me. That is certainly different. Wandering a little in the teal, but a deep teal. Bashful Heart Bear. Oh, you know, that is cute though, that his stomach idea is, it's a rainbow and a cloud, and then his heart is hiding behind the cloud because he's shy. That's pretty cute. That is pretty cute. I still think my favorite, kind of just in general, would be Wish Bear. But, I mean, you all have probably seen True Heart Bear peeking out of the corner a couple of times. What a look. This one had to have been a special one, right? This, like, fun rainbow sprinkle tie-dye fur, and then a belly design that looks as like it's like this one's a magical girl. True Heart Bear looks bananas in the coolest of ways. It looks so special that it looks like I don't want that one because everyone wants that one because it's so special, you know? What's the difference between Tenderheart, Bashful Heart, and True Heart Bear? So obviously Tenderheart is tender. He's friendly and he understands, he's empathetic. He has a tender heart, which means he's one with his emotions, but also that means he recognizes how other people may be struggling with their emotions, and he can help them with that. Bashful Heart Bear, he's shy. Oh golly, he's so bashful. He wants to make friends, but talking to new people is scary, and what if they don't like me? And True Heart Bear is, Jesus. So, obviously that's, obviously. True Heart is the chosen one. Probably limited edition. Almost definitely. So, I hope the toy actually looked good. Cheer Bear? Boring. Actually, you know what? I think Cheer Bear was one of the ones we had. Was it Cheer Bear? It was either Cheer Bear or Love-A-Lot Bear. I feel like I remember the hearts. So, yeah, I think one of the ones we had was Love-A-Lot Bear. Cheer Bear is also quite boring. The pink ones are pretty boring, just kind of as a flat sentence. The pink Care Bears are all kind of just like, they all feel the same. Why is Cheer Bear in smug pose? Maybe that's like mid-cheer. Like they're going like, yeah, yeah, you know, like doing fist bumps, but they took the picture at an inefficient time. The implication of a true heart is oddly ominous. It really is. Do you think the True Heart plushies had iridescent fur? I think it was just like kinda cruddily tie-dyed white. Is honestly what I think. I feel like Grumpy Bear was probably one of the Care Bears that was a mood. I mean, probably. The thing is, whenever you've got and he's down here. We'll get to him later. But once you've got one who's a curmudgeon in a group of a bunch of friendly ones, it happens with Eeyore. It happened with fucking Grumpy with the dwarves, and it happened with the one cantankerous Smurf whose name I don't remember. They kind of just end up feeling like too important. They stand out too much, but without being the protagonist. And I don't know. So while as a kid, I mean, I love Eeyore, Eeyore, and as a kid, it's easy to latch onto those ones because you remember them, because they're so different. Is his name Grumpy? I couldn't remember. I'll be honest, I was never huge on the Smurfs. But now as an adult, I find them all a bit samey, a little one note. But we'll get to Grumpy Bear later. The only thing I remember about the Care Bears is that time they fought the villain from the Nick Cage Ghost Rider movie. What? Like in a movie? In a Care Bears movie? Yeah, they probably did. Harmony Bear? Boring. Harmony Bear is a wannabe. Harmony Bear has nothing going on for them. They're just, the best thing they have is that they're purple. Their stomach thing isn't even interesting. Harmony Bear wishes they were Tenderheart. And you know what? I feel like Harmony Bear was kind of a pretty common secondary bear, but you know, I'm also sort of talking out of my ass. Like I said, I barely remembered that there even was a cartoon, so maybe we'll just move on. Love-A-Lot Bear, that's a cute idea. I wish it wasn't just pink, just pink. But whatever, I guess. Maybe if it was a lighter pink, kind of like Cheer Bear, like if they swapped pink colors, I would like it better. But whatever, I guess. Laugh-A-Lot Bear, I like the red. I feel like a lot of these reds are sort of just deep pinks, you know? But this is I'm gonna say it, an aggressive shade of red. That's an angry-looking bear. Read that as Lancelot Bear? Yeah, again, I'm not working with the highest quality JPEG. That's it for you. Have fun picking out your new Care Bear. Well, excellent. Have fun. You're probably gonna do art. You're an art guy. You like doing your arts. Laugh-A-Lot Bear. I don't like the star though. I gotta say, stomach design, boring. Fucking boring. You're gonna have Laugh-A-Lot and he's gonna have like a little star doing a laugh. That's boring. I feel like you could do better than that. Share Bear, probably the best purple bear. It having the 2 lollipops, implying they're sharing one. It's nice. It's alright. The problem is I hate these shades of purple. They're so deep, plum. Where's like a nice shade of purple? How come they didn't have that, huh? I guess Take Care Bear is the nicest shade of purple they've got available. It's fine, but then again, it makes me sit here and wish that the heart wasn't purple on its stomach. Boo. Boo bad. It's too much purple. It's all purple. I like Surprise Bear's shade of Orpal. Oh, that's gross. We'll get to them. Birthday Bear. What a nice color. We haven't seen, there's not a whole lot of, like, yellow ones. Yeah, it's really just Birthday Bear and Funshine Bear. Birthday Bear looks really great. It feels too niche, though. Doesn't it? Birthday bear is probably, like, their birthday's probably February 29th. Ooh, that's a good call. I bet you're right. And so they really care about celebrating other people's birthdays, because they get to, technically, so rarely. But yeah, birthday bear looks nice. It just feels like too limited of a thing. Here's the second one, baby Tugs bear, to go with baby Hugs bear. Still, weird names. Their names are weird. Also, this one is weirder. Baby Tugs bear. What does that fucking mean? Why is its name that? Is it tugging on your hair? Tugging on your pant leg? Mom, buy me that. I don't like this one. It's also boring. It's just blue. The babies are boring. I don't like them. Get out of here. You're just small. No one likes you. Do your best, bear. Do your best, bear sounds like the participation award bear. You know what I'm saying? Like the others are like, I excel in a thing I do. I make people laugh. I'm good at sharing. And I try. The best thing Do Your Best Bear has going for it is it's a green one in a world where there's not too many of those. It's a nice shade of green. And it's just its thing is just a kite. I'm surprised it's not caught in a tree. Do your best, bear. No one's favorite. He's a hype man. America Care Bear implies that there are real-world countries in the Care Bears universe, and there are others like Canada Cares Bear or Australia Cares Bear. You know, I think they are set, like, I think the Care Bears live in their own special world, fucking Care-a-Lot or some shit. But I feel like their goal is to help, like, real kids. So I think the idea stands. We got like, you know, Russia Cares Bear and all the other countries. So swell. What a cute idea for like the Olympics if they all got Care Bears. Do Your Best Bear sounds like he's the host of a show like Jerry Springer. Bedtime Bear is another one that I feel like gets a lot of screen time because he's sleepy. Like, that's his whole gimmick. And when you got an easy gimmick, it's like, it's good to keep bringing them up. My big issue is that he's blue just like Grumpy Bear, and so it just felt like a lot of blue bears. We're gonna take a second to approach Perfect Panda, because it's similar to Friend Bear and Best Friend Bear. Polite Panda? Get fucked. We have Perfect Panda. Why would you want Polite Panda when you could have the Perfect Panda? It's like, who does that? Perfect as well? What a high standard. So, just, like, it feels bad, man. Perfect Panda. Not Polite Panda, you were doing your best, but get shit on. Doesn't matter how polite you are, you'll never be perfect. It is fun that Perfect Panda is actually black and white. If you pay attention, Polite Panda is actually a dark shade of purple. But, yeah, ain't that crazy? Perfect Panda sounds like an upgrade. Yeah, it sounds like Polite Panda. Digivolve to Perfect Panda. He does really know he's perfect. I mean, I guess when it's your name. But yeah, we'll go back to our order. Grumpy Bear, we discussed Grumpy Bear. Yeah, he's like fine. You know, he's nice enough. I don't like that it's blue and blue. I gotta say, the America Cares Bear does look really nice. It's being white, that's the thing. You know, they wander across the whole, you know, color wheel, the whole rainbow. You know, pretty decently. They could spare a couple more yellow bears, I think. But you know, it's like True Heart Bear and America Cares Bear stand out so much by being just white. It makes them look really fancy. I would not want the America Cares Bear though. It feels it feels, I don't know, a little cringe, doesn't it? Want to see a gold bear? I know, it feels like birthday bear up there is the closest that we got to a gold bear. Surprise bear. Oh, Zero liked Surprise Bear's color. I do not. I don't like this deep, warm purple. It's fine, I guess. For being a surprise, they do look like they could probably hide pretty well. But, whatever. I certainly think they're more interesting than Secret Bear, which Secret Bear is just... We have Love-A-Lot Bear at home, you know? I do think their stomach design is like, it's like a heart lock. Like, it's a lock that you would need a key to open, but also it's shaped like a heart. That's pretty solid. That's really good. I just wish it wasn't all pink. All just pink, pink, pink. And so looking at that, if I had to choose a bear, I guess I'd choose Wish Bear. I do like that color the best. I can't see her... Which one? Oh, Surprise Bear, you mean? But yeah, that's, I guess those are the Care Bears. I saw those, and Friend Bear and Best Friend Bear are truly the funniest too. I think I like Best Friend Bear's color the best of the purple bears. But yeah, Wish Bear looks so nice. Funshine Bear is also pretty solid. You know, it's a lot of just yellow, but I don't know, they look real welcoming. What? I feel like Secret and Surprise Bear should swap colors. Maybe. Maybe. Beyonce Care Bear. I feel like chat is deteriorating slightly. Just, and that's the thing. Critter was like, you should design your own Care Bears. And I don't know if I could come up with other nice words. You know, Hopeful Heart Bear, Friend Bear. What's left? It's like, Generosity Bear. That's a pretty long word. Giving Bear, I suppose. Yeah, Nice Bear. True Heart Bear is my favorite. You know, True Heart Bear is pretty solid. It would make sense to put in all the good efforts for a limited time one like that. Let me Google the actual toy for True Heart Bear. See if it looks any good. Google in. Hopefully it knows I'm talking about the Care Bears. Oh, nasty. Oh no, okay, those ones are fake. Those ones are fake. This one is the real one? Wow. I didn't realize that there would be so many like knockoffs. I guess that makes sense. This looks like a real Care Bear. So we'll roll with this one. Here is what the plush looks like. It's like fine, you know, that's nice. I think the art is better, but I'm not too surprised. Daylight Bear. Hope Bear, Artsy Bear, Goober Bear, Gardening Bear. So you guys are much better at this than me. I'm no good at coming up with nice words. Here, let's Google the Wish Bear. Care Bears Wish Bear. Let's see if it's still like a nice color. Ooh, this is less good than I thought it would be. Similarly, it works a lot better in toy or in art form rather. Copy that. There he is. That's Wish Bear. This is a vintage one as well, and I do remember these heart paw pads, so that feels right. Their faces are not as cute as I remember. Looks like it's kind of made out of different colored fabric stitched together. Yeah, I'm not too, again, not too surprised. Again, it was like the 2000s, so the color is nice. It's just not as, like, I really liked this shade of green versus this kind of light turquoise idea. It doesn't look that bad. No, it's just, you know, kind of what I expected, what I got kind of a thing. Look at this shitty tuft of fur. I remember that. This face is not good. The eyes are so small. That's fascinating. He does look huggable, though. A real huggable Tom. Soapy. Aggressively lime-scented. I wonder, are they still making Care Bears? Because this is a vintage one, like, that you can see. I'm just gonna Google new Care Bear plush. And see what happens. Are these what they look like now? I don't like that as much. I don't know, it just kind of looks a little bit more default basic, less huggable. So here. We've got our vintage Wish Bear here, and we'll make that a little bit smaller. And then here's what a new Care Bear looks like. This looks like it's Cheer Bear. I'm not as into it. Like, okay, so this retro face is pretty ugly. We are talking about Care Bears. And I guess on a technicality this is cuter, but it feels a lot more kind of corporate, mass manufactured. You know, this gives me the Trolls movie vibes. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I liked that the paw pads were much bigger on the old one. Though these longer arms are nice. Better for hugging. But I like that this one's stomach really stuck out a lot more. Versus this one where, I don't know, it looks less smushable. I liked this round ass, fuck ass head. This kind of giving them sort of cheeks. I understand what they were going for, but I don't know, I don't like the shape of this one's head much. So I think we could do better. That's what I say. Never mind, the eyes are too big. They're just so lifeless. I don't like that they're kind of wanderingly looking vaguely down forward. She looks inflamed. Sorry, what'd you miss? A lot. We were talking about Care Bears. New Care Bears are designed more to look at the face than the tummy. I don't care about ponies, but I have a lot of opinions on Care Bears, you know? I can respect that. They are easier to look at the face. I do feel like I remember as a kid kind of tracing the design of the stomach pattern, for whichever Care Bear we had, like with my finger, you know, kind of going over that design a lot. Because it's stitched, you can see that it's like, it's an embroidered stitched, so it was really nice. It was high quality stuff. Did that with the feet as well. And this also looks stitched on, so I'm sure I would do the same thing for this one. But, yeah, the fact that I was surprised that Wish Bear over here was such a not-looker. I don't know. I wish a round head like this one again, and colored eyes, I think, would help. If we got a little bit of color in these eyes, then we'd be doing pretty well. From Springtrap and FNAF 3 to Springtrap and Pizzeria Simulator. Her left eye looks different, like it's squished. I think it does seem to be, one of them does look higher, but I'm wondering if it's just like the fur getting in the way. You know how sometimes it'd be like that. You know, like I've got a unicorn toy, like a plush, who She's just, if you look at her from one side, she's a normal unicorn. You look at her from the other side, that side she's angry. You know, the fur is just always kind of going in a way, no matter what you do. Wow, fascinating. Well, if they look like this now, well, I don't know, that's kind of the thing. This one is also pretty ugly. Also, who wants a vintage stuffed animal? It sounds like it'd smell bad and probably have a weird crunchy noise when you grip it. Just from age, you know? It sat in the box all that time and it'd still kind of go like as the cotton on the inside, it like breathes its final breath. The design reminds me of the recent Thomas the Tank Engine show that's on now. I was unaware. I feel like Thomas has never looked amazing, personally. I've never really loved Thomas the Tank Engine, but also I'm going to recognize that I don't think I'm really the target audience. Thomas the Tank Engine kind of really sprung up when I was already also too old anyway. So it was like, not only is it generally aimed more towards boys, but of course girls can like Thomas as much as any old boy. But also it was like, listen, I was too busy watching like MASH and Hannah Montana, so... And that's not a joke. That's what I liked to watch. Hannah Montana, moreover, because it was what was on. But it was fun enough. Care Bear Cousins was the best gen. Grumpy Bear is the best bear. Cheer Bear only became the main character because she reminds people of Pinkie Pie. Sunshine Bear was the original leader. I could go on. Sunshine Bear was the original leader? Wait, Sunshine Bear, or do you mean Funshine Bear? Not Tenderheart? We all thought it was Tenderheart. All of us. If he's not the protagonist, then Tenderheart's design sucks. Let me Google the cousins. Let me Google Care Bear cousins. List of Care Bear cousins. Oh golly. Oh my gosh, is there a unicorn one? Oh no. Guess which one is gonna... No, that's like a cat. Oh no. Here, that one looks like it's fan art, so I don't know if I want to roll with that one. No, that's just more bears. Nope, that's on DeviantArt. Well, goddamn. I just want a list of the silly old cousins. Ah, there we go. Okay. Got an image of the cousins coming in. Okay. So, oh, whoops, made it crooked. So, what do we got? We've got, obviously, Braveheart Lion, which, he was so good. Braveheart Lion, I gotta say, before we even approach the others, he's clearly the best one. Braveheart, cool guy. A good guy. Playful Heart Monkey, hate him. I don't like that he's yellow, because he should be not yellow, he should be purple, so then he can hold his yellow bananas, because now he would look a fool. He looks a fool, and I don't like monkeys that much anyway. Critter does, though. Maybe Critter would like him. Loyal Heart Dog, he looks like a sweetie pie. Don't know what's going on with his stomach design. Is that supposed to be a collar? It looks like he's a war vet. You know, when you, oh yeah, they've got little hearts in their butts, like cutie marks. You know when, okay, if someone's in a war, and then they get out of the war, like great, you've been, discharged, way to go. But like, if they, like, were a ranking officer, they get pins. They get special pins on their, like, suits and stuff. And it looks like Loyal Heart Dog has one on his stomach pattern design. And I'm gonna roll with that. I think Loyal Heart Dog has been to war, and he's a ranking officer. He's actually a lieutenant corporal, which is great. Way to go, Loyal Heart Dog. He seems cute. Lots of Heart Elephant. That's a great name. It's a pretty solid design. I don't like that it's all pink, but I like that they didn't just make the elephant blue, because I feel like that would have been pretty boring. Stripes. Yeah, exactly. Lions and bears, all they're missing is tigers. Why are their stomach designs so bad? They are pretty bad, kind of generally speaking. Especially the monkey. So Braveheart lion kind of being like, oh, it's a heart, but he's got a king's crown. That's alright. But yeah, for the most part, these are all pretty sucky for their stomach designs. Loyal Heart Dog find the Spanish Inquisition. Yeah, I'll take that one. Why not? Cozy Heart Penguin. That's just a penguin. Kind of like how I just said with lots of heart elephant. Boring. That they made. That's just a penguin. Like, he's not a fun color. It looks purple-ish, but it's like, that's boring. It's boring and dumb, and too many of these are blue. Blue, blue, blue. I don't like their boring color palette. The cousins should have had more. One of them could have been green. You know what I'm saying? Maybe one of them could have been red as well. Whatever. Whatever. Thought Lion's stomach design was a sock. It does look a lot like a Christmas stocking at a distance. It really does. I so understand how you thought that. Yeah, Cozy Heart Penguin, just a penguin, boring. I don't even like penguins. Proud Heart Cat. Cute enough, I guess. Kind of nothing too special. Like, I don't know. Loyal Heart Dog is also just a dog, but Proud Heart Cat is so just a cat that it's, like, just boring. I don't know. Like, I think Loyal Heart Dog being stood in this, like, oh, I'm a little shy kind of stance kind of gives him a little bit of personality. And then Proud Heart Cat is just like, yeah, I'm a cat. And it's like, congratulations on being so basic. So, the cousins, I'm gonna say, in general, pass. Braveheart Lion and Loyal Heart Dog, one, because the lion is genuinely cool, and one, because we gave ourselves the headcanon that Loyal Heart Dog is a lieutenant corporal who fought in the Spanish Inquisition. And so that makes them the only interesting ones. Lots of Heart Elephant can stay if they need a third option. But I think I like the Care Bears better. Rip my heart out, why don't you, JK? I'm sorry, I did not mean to offend Messiah. They were rushed for the movie, but I love them. You know, for being rushed out for a movie, they could be a lot worse. I don't know how you fuck up worse, but they could have been. Like, I totally saw that the penguin has a beanie on a heart, but lion is a sock, not a crown. And really, the crown should have been centered. That's the thing. It shouldn't have been hung off to one side. I think it should have just been, like, centered on the heart, and then it would have read significantly better. PH Monkey has different cheeks. Yeah, I guess. That is a big smile. Meh. He does also, you're right, the dog does also have a heart on his eye. That's interesting. It's like they were like, I've got one great idea. And then they kind of had to wing it for the rest of them. Accidentally made 10 out of 10 Braveheart Lion. I think they went with the wrong type of crown. It is giving sort of princely and not kingly. But I guess I didn't want it to look too aggressive. You know, with like real confident, like spiky parts or anything. You know, the Care Bears they're pretty soft in more ways than just the huggable plush. You know, it's don't want to imply anything too hard with them, I guess. So wow, those are the Care Bears. We're gonna take another small detour from this conversation to real quick talk. Oh my lord, I've bumped my pop filter. I do it so often as well. We're going to talk about Elden Ring. I'm going to put the final boss for the DLC on screen. I'm going to do that. If you don't want to be spoiled, then go away. And you have goodbye, drink your water, eat your vegetables, have fun. Thank you for being here. That is your spoiler warning. Oh lord, no, don't open that. Okay. I just almost opened the thing I used to download instruments, and I was like, please, don't. If you want to stick around for some light Elden Ring DLC talk, you know, then stick around. I love having discussions. You all know that. And I don't know shit about the plot, but I do know what they look like. So if you don't want to see them, then you can go away now. Thank you for being here. I have not been playing the Elden Ring DLC. I haven't been playing Elden Ring. For no real reason. Like, I was playing it. Oh, that's right. Our TV broke, and that still hasn't gotten... No one has gotten back to us about that. Samsung's really dropping the ball. But then also, I got Baldur's Gate, so I've been playing that. Anyway... We're gonna keep the Care Bears on screen, but I want to talk about Elden Ring for just a second. So, here he is. He's coming. Here is the final boss for the DLC. Okay, so this is what he looks like. And I saw this first. I think his name is Mesmer. And I saw this and I was like, a guy. He's alright. He seems swell. Oh, it's not the final boss. Hey, that's great. That's great to know. Well, good. Anyway, I saw him, and I was like, a guy. Pretty swell. Pretty neato. And then I saw this picture of him. And I was like, smash. And I can't explain that. But I wanted everyone to know that if I ever get the DLC, it will because I think this man is handsome. But only when he doesn't have, like, his face. That's great to know this isn't the final boss. I should watch, I'm pretty sure Indie Mouse has a video. That's phase 2? Yeah, makes sense. For Shadow of Erdtree. So I should just watch that. I don't know why I haven't. I guess because it's like, I'm like, well, what if I play through the game? There are spoilers. As if I'm, like, fast in any way. But yeah, I thought this guy was cool, and I liked him a lot. And more interestingly than just Smash, you know, is he's got a real snake theme. Somebody had mentioned that in chat. And Alice and I were talking about how no one has snakes. No one's got, like, you know, we get, like, so much, like, devil, demon-y imagery with, like, you know, goat horns and stuff, or bat wings. But we never get snakes. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. Snakes are cool. There should be more snakes in things. That's kind of long and short of that. So yeah, that's it. That was a random, a random thought that I had amidst our Care Bear discussion. We've really gone on quite the journey. If you just look at all the things I've got, all my layers. Yeah, we've got the care, cause I'm just in Clip Studio Paint, so I could copy things easy peasy. I got the Care Bears, and then we've got Wish Bear, and we've got new version Cheer Bear, and then we've got the Care Bear cousins, and then we've got this guy, adult Teletubby. It's just, we've really gone on quite the journey with this stream. Just Eldritch Demon Abomination, and above that is a pig from Elden Ring. was a good one. Look up Rykard. You'll like him. He. I mean, you said he was snaky. I finally beat the moon lady. I finally beat, what was her name? Like, Renala? I finally beat her, and I'm so proud. Because it shouldn't have been that hard. And it was. It was hard. And I could tell it shouldn't have been as hard as it was. But goddamn. This is the one that, howdy, welcome. You won't like him. Yeah, I don't. This is the snake guy that Zero wants, to put his dick in. Zero has a sloppy crush on this. And together they'll devour the very gods. Zero has this. He's got a sticker of this guy, in his notebook. He draws little love hearts around him when he gets bored in class. This is what Zero does. Don't forget. Here's another better image of his face. Zero's future husband. I have godly power. So, yeah, there you go. And, you know, I guess I have to say, personally, I think I prefer the one without eyes. But, you know, whatever. He does look like a deep sea fish. He looks like a blob fish. I do hate this, but, like, it's good. It's like a Junji Ito. This, like, human face on a snake. I love that. Human faces where they don't belong is peak bullshit. He's reminded me of the caterpillar from Alice in Wonderland. Which version of Alice in Wonderland, though? Cause some of them are creepier than others. The one in the live-action Alice was voiced by Alan Rickman, and I'll never forget that. I don't remember much else from that movie. It was pretty boring. I don't know what WYLD is. Would I lie to you? Whose line is it anyway? I don't know what wield is. Uncanny face on snake is peak. It's just wild. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I don't remember much from that live-action Alice in Wonderland movie. Because, I'm gonna be honest, not much happens in it. Because nothing happens in Alice. I recently was looking over Alice in Wonderland. Both Alice in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass. And for both of them, it's just like, Alice walks forward, and then she cries a little bit, and then she eats something and gets big. And then she walks forward, and she eats something else, and then she gets small. And then she walks forward, and interesting things happen in front of her, and she goes, wow. And then she cries a little bit, and then she eats something and gets really big. It's just that, for, like, fucking 20 pages, and then the book ends. So, it's like, obviously the movie was boring as sin, because Alice in Wonderland is boring as sin. The cartoon is also boring as sin. It's only impressive because it was one of the first times that they animated, and, like, it looked good, you know? But, like, for the time, visually, good job. But the story fucking boring. The story is fucking boring, and the only reason anyone has given it any amount of time is because there was that rumor going around that, like, I think it was, like, one of the Beatles albums. I think it was Sgt. Pepper, but I'm not sure. No, maybe it was Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon. One of them. One of those albums. Like, there was the rumor that if you started the album and the movie at the same time or whatever, they, like, matched up perfectly. And I think that's the only reason why Alice, the cartoon, has gotten any level of view. It's the only reason anyone's watched it more than once is to see, well, I have to see if that's true, you know? Live-action Alice in Wonderland is the ugliest movie ever. It's not super pretty. Nothing looked awesome at that time, if memory serves correctly. It was, like, kind of right as we were in the shallows of the uncanny valley when it came to CG. And it was like, well, that part is very CG. And it's like, it looks okay as long as it doesn't interact with something that's not CG. But, yeah. I don't like Alice in Wonderland. It's boring. I like the idea of Alice in Wonderland. I like the aesthetic. I love seeing, like, versions of, oh man, this is the episode of Oron where they do Alice in Wonderland. I love that shit. Oh, this is the episode of fucking Fullmetal Alchemist where they do Alice in Wonderland. That one isn't true, but, you know, it'd be fun. Cowboy Bebop, but what if they did an Alice in Wonderland episode? See, that's fun. I want to see who everyone gets assigned to. Who gets to be the Mad Hatter? Who, do they do something with Tweedledee and Tweedledum, or do they pretend those two characters didn't exist because fucking they didn't do anything? None of them do much of anything. Wow, eating something and growing, that's my fantasy. She does it so many times. I didn't realize that that's really all she does. The only action Alice, like, decidedly takes, other than crying about her situation, is she ingests things, and that makes her either grow or shrink. It happens, like, 3 times, at least, throughout the first one. Like, you know, Alice in Wonderland. But then, like, she kind of never does it again for Through the Looking Glass. And she's a lot more passive. Through the Looking Glass is demonstrably more boring, I gotta say. But whatever. You know, I'm #1 Alice in Wonderland hater, I guess. What am I doing here? I'm doing something funny. Hang on. So Alice is a cautionary tale against eating food from strangers? I suppose. Listen, it's kind of hard to really confidently try to look up anything about the creation of Alice in Wonderland. Just because Lewis Carroll, like... So Alice was a real girl. We all know that. And like, Lewis Carroll's relationship with Alice was kind of weird. I gotta say. Like, I don't want to sit here and call the, you know, call the police or anything, but it's like, I mean, why did you like her so much? She was a child, you know? So, yeah, it's all rough. I don't know. So, anyway, to answer your question, actually, I have no idea. Because it's hard to look up stuff, because not only is it just kind of like a thing to Google anyway, but, like, it feels like there's not a lot of info to be gleaned out there. It feels like no one's really discussing it. You know? But, I don't know. It does seem to just be that he like, got high one day and then was like, what if you could go into the mirror? And it's like, yeah, I guess that is a cool question. Why are you hanging out with children so much? You know? Great. There we go. And now no one will ever know that we Googled other things today. I think I came in very late. Yeah, you did. New tier list format unlocked. I like that for 1 second you could look at this and not recognize that something is amiss. Just for one. You pretty quickly would notice it's like, hang on, wait, why are these ones long? Wait, what the fuck are those? It would take you longer to find, I think, like, the true adult Teletubby. What the fuck am I looking at? The Care Bears. I never was able to figure out which one would be my favorite. They're all kind of mid. Well, Excalibur, figure it out. But yeah. It was nice to stream. And such. I'm out of water, though, so I'm gonna shrivel up and die if I don't stop the stream. So I guess that's gonna be it. Nothing else to really talk about. We discussed all the things available. Oh, yes, my favorite. Melting snake bear. Rank them? Okay, we'll do a quick ranking. I'm not going to get rid of the pictures that we have on screen, though. Oh my gosh, Hot Mutt 20! Wow! Everyone give a round of applause to strongest chat member, Hot Mutt Butt, gifting 20 dang subs. Some of you better be dang thankful. If you got a sub, you say thank you. That includes Critter, if you're still here. Way to go. Way to go, you. Thank you, you're a sweetie pie. The star ultimate form being adult monster. Yeah, but yeah, we'll real quick rank them. We are ranking the actual bear, not like the funny images we have over them. Hopeful Heart Bear? That's an A tier bear. Friend Bear? Well, I mean, obviously Friend Bear is C tier. But then Best Friend Bear is B tier. Polite Panda, honestly, D tier. And Baby Hugs Bear, I hate the babies. Fuck you. Boring, ugly, bad, I don't like you. Wish Bear, pretty S tier, not bad. A solid color, I must say. I'm a real Share Bear. What a cute fucking thing to say. Goddamn. She's saying we rank in the bear and not the image because we know Snake Mesmer would be S tier. It's true. Funshine Bear, that's a B tier bear. Thanks a lot, bear. Hey, thanks for nothing. D tier. Smart Heart Bear, kind of boring. C tier. Champ Care Bear, boring as well, but also an ugly color, so you're D tier. Daydream Bear, a little scary. A tier. Good Luck Bear, yeah, I mean, you know, he's fine. B tier. Tender Heart Bear, better when we thought you were the protagonist. C tier. Bashful Heart Bear, solid stuff. A tier. True Heart Bear, obviously that one's S. Looks so special. Special and important. Cheer Bear, kind of boring, honestly. C tier. Harmony Bear, you're alright. B tier. Level Up Bear, awfully boring for being the one I remember we had. C tier. Laugh-A-Lot Bear, looks angry. A tier. Share Bear, pretty good, honestly. S tier. I like the tummy design. Birthday Bear, a little too specific of a thing, but he looks great. S tier. Take Care Bear, I feel like we didn't even talk about this one. C tier. Baby Tugs Bear, I hate the babies, and this one's got a worse name. F- tier. Do Your Best Bear, he does his best bear. B tier. Bedtime Bear, too much of a show hog for being so sleepy. B tier. Grumpy Bear, honestly I'm bored of you. C tier. America Cares Bear, I wish America did bear. S tier though. It does look really nice. Surprise Bear, the surprise is that there's nothing here. C tier. Secret Bear, a good stomach design, does not save an overall dull, overused palette. D tier. Perfect Panda, I mean obviously it's perfect. S tier. There we go. Ranked them. I will post this to Twitter. Share Bear S tier, yeah! Riot. The red bear is hurting my eyes. What was the 90s fixation on babysitter marketing? I swear, if that shit was everywhere around at the time. Well, do keep in mind that there were a lot of children at that time, because the baby boomers were having children. So it was just kind of how it was working out, I think. I think that's how it worked. But you know what? I'm gonna say I am also talking out of my ass. So, I don't know. post the image edited. Yeah. It'll be like this. But do keep in mind that we are still talking about the bear underneath. This is great. This is great stuff. Unedited? You want an unedited? Like, without the... I'll post both. How does that sound? I'll do this, and then the other one in the replies. Or maybe I'll start with just the ranked bears, and then in the replies, I'll reply with, but this is how we see them. Excellent. Well, yeah, I guess that's gonna be it. Hut Mutt Butt. Chad dropped 20 gifted. What a cool kid. And goddamn. Good job, Chad. We did it. We found the best Care Bear. We truly did. Perfect Panda. It was in the name. Over here thinking Twiins should rank our husbandos. I'm not opposed to it. I'm not opposed to it. Maybe I'll announce that at some point and be like, send me your husbandos, please, so I can rank them. I'm just worried y'all wouldn't send me enough. But yeah. That's gonna be it. I need to drink water and pet my cats because they're cute boys. Cute good boys. So, that's gonna be it. Stream is gonna end. Drink your water, eat your vegetables, have fun, make smart choices, all that jazz, and goodbye.